Good morning, SKN. I'm Andre Cunningham.
And I am Cortensia Carty.
It's Monday, my favorite day of the week.
Look at you.
Yes.
Not for a lot of people. People are saying the weekends are too short. They think they're made in China.
I find this weekend was really long.
You find?
Yes, this weekend was long.
Man,
I pampered myself this weekend.
That's why the weekend was long, because Andre is pampered and relaxed.
Indeed, I take a little moment to focus on me.
And that's all we have to do.
Yes, yeah. I did make mention of it, and it was well worth it.
Oh, nice. You look relaxed and rest, and you look like you actually got some sleep. You look like you told Netflix you were taking a break last night.
Oh, I just love the compliments. Keep them coming. But first, I need to test if you've been learning over the past month. I'm going to test your brain again this morning, and I'm going to ask you, why is it that Europe shaped like a frying pan? Yes. I've asked her this before.
What, something with Greece?
Oh, yes. Because Greece is at the bottom. She's been paying attention.
I have been paying attention, but I'm like, what? A frying pan? What? Are we going to fry egg this morning? So welcome to our viewers, to those of you watching on TVC Channel 40 on the cable, and also those of you watching TVC on Tel TV Cable Network in St. Martin. For those of you streaming on YouTube and Facebook, welcome in. Go tell your friends that we are on this lovely Monday morning as we begin with local news. Our first story comes from Wind Media SKN. Her Excellency, Jacinth Henry Martin has been officially appointed St. Kitts and Nevis Ambassador to the United States of America, according to the Prime Minister's office. Ambassador Henry Martin paid a courtesy call on the federal cabinet to share her networking opportunities with international agencies to assist line ministries in our federation. Opportunities for agriculture, financial, and climate resiliency assistance, and the vast opportunities and resources that the Washington, D.C. based embassy can provide to the government of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. The ambassador shared that her commitment to defending the interests of the government and people is unwavering, and delivered on the mandate entrusted to her as ambassador to the U.S. and as permanent representative to the OAS. So congratulations on her appointment, and I know she's going to do well for our federation.
Indeed. It's always a pleasure to see who they select to represent in the United States. So kudos to her.
Indeed.
Our preceding story comes to us from the SKNIS. Ms. Tashima Brown, a St. Kitts and Nevis citizen, graduated as a medical doctor with the highest honors on June 28, 2023 from the University of Medical Sciences in Las Tunas Province, Cuba. She gave the commencement address at the graduation, where she outlined her period of study and the challenges confronted and encouraged the graduates to be the best they can be for the human good. She held various positions in different study body organizations and was a student helper for the Department of Physiology and Internal Medicine, and was awarded for her outstanding role as a student leader and for her contribution to the activities and processes of the student body. During the ceremony, the St. Kitts and Nevis flag and national dress were proudly displayed along with those from other nations. The new doctor is profoundly grateful to the government of St. Kitts and Nevis and Cuba for the career opportunity afforded her, and look forward to contributing to the health sector of her country.
When I saw this, I was like, you go, girl.
Yes,
kudos.
And this story, it hit home for me because her sister, Yasmin Brown, works with me.
Oh, nice.
So she has always talking about her sister in Cuba. So finally to see her graduate, trust me, it's a proud moment.
Yes.
Good morning to you, Yasmin.
And with honors. As we continue now, this story comes from SKN Vibes. The Violet O. Jeffers Nicholas Primary School is the winner of the 2023 TDC Group sponsored Renaco Morton Primary School Cricket Tournament on Nevis. VOGN outplayed the Charlestown Primary School, putting up a top score of 83 for 1 wicket from 10 overs during the final match on July 6th at the El Camino Willett Park in Charlestown, while St. Thomas Primary took third place after defeating the Joycelyn Liburd Primary. Player of the match for the VOJN and the CPS match went to Deshaun James of VOJN, while DJ Clark of STPS was awarded Player of the Match against the JLPS. Deshaun James also captured batsman with the most runs. The Maria Prentice copped MVP of the tournament and bowler with the most wickets. Best wicketkeeper went to Tajune Daniel, while the JLPS was awarded Most Improved Team. The Honorable Troy Liburd, Minister of Education, Youth and Sports in the Nevis Island, said the tournament finals was, and quote, another big day for primary school sports in Nevis, end quote. He congratulated the winning team and all the participants, as well as the various officials at the Department of Sports and Department of Education, school coaches for a successful tournament. He expressed his gratitude to TDC for their long-standing sponsorship of the annual cricket tournament. That's good.
Certainly good.
And that's good to see that the young people are so into cricket.
Because trust me, we're not doing so well with the senior team, and I don't even want to touch there this morning.
Please don't. Not this morning at all. No.
Certainly not going there this morning. So let's start from the grassroots.
Yes, please.
Good to see we have upcoming cricketers indeed. Let's see what's happening with our local weather report. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 88 and a low of 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Take a look at your weather forecast. For today, it is currently 85 degrees Celsius on the outside as we head to a break. Up next, regional and international news. Stay with us.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First, you make the dollar and you give the dollar. Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you.
And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We now continue with the latest in regional news. This one comes to us from our friends at Loop Caribbean. In an effort to increase regional travel to the island, the government has reduced the airport service charge from US $35 to US $20, a statement from the Government Information Service said. Tourism and International Transport Minister Ian Gooding Edgehill last week told Parliament that given the high cost of interregional travel, the 6-month reduction was intended to stimulate CARICOM travel to Barbados and by extension the local market. He said, and quote, "We recognize that the CARICOM market is price sensitive, and we recognize if we are going to drive traffic to the destination in the absence of having what was Liat in his former form, then we had to take the necessary steps to make the adjustments. We took this step because we felt confident that a reduction in the airport service charge will stimulate travel within the region and also ensure that we get more arrivals from the Caribbean into Barbados," end quote. The temporary reduction is expected to end on December 14th, 2023. He also told the Parliament that his ministry was in dialogue with regional airlines such as Air Antilles and Intercaribbean to increase the number of weekly flights to the island, adding that "I am pleased to say, based on the load factors coming out of both regional carriers, that we are seeing an increase in the number of arrivals from within CARICOM." That's good.
Very good indeed.
I always say, no one travel like us Caribbean people.
But
you don't think?
Back in my day, I can agree with that. I don't know about now because I don't know the statistics. I know a lot of us go to the US right now, but I'm not sure about inter-regional travel because the complaint is we have no way to get there.
Yes, it's difficult for real.
And that's a topic that I don't like to touch on. I know we had COVID, but I really think that the airline I once worked for could have survived. I know we would have had setbacks. We maybe would have had to cut, but I think it would have survived had persons taken care and saw that it was a viable product that would have been required or still is needed in the region. We connected so many persons daily.
True. And I've always said, I've been on flights from Antigua to St. Kitts with only 6 of us on the entire aircraft. Like, why fly these routes if it's not profitable? Or wait until it's profitable to travel to these
No, but then
countries?
we're going to be costing you if you have to overnight. So it was better to bring you and put you where your ticket said you're supposed to be.
With 6 of us on the entire
Yeah.
aircraft?
Yeah, we had to do what we had to do.
Wow.
But yeah, it may not be viable, but persons need to get home.
That's
you might
true.
think differently, but others may not want to overnight.
That's true. That's true.
I just hope something happens soon. Yes, we're seeing the regional carriers, but it still isn't enough. Still isn't enough. More needs to be done.
Yeah, seems like they're working on it. Though,
And I
so.
hope the governments of the Caribbean are doing something to ensure that persons can move more efficiently throughout the region. As we go now to international news, our news comes from Good News Network. A new study explored the casual role that music engagement has on students' achievement in mathematics. And they found a significant benefit. Researchers believe that music can make math more enjoyable, keep students engaged, and help ease their fear or anxiety about topics like fractions. The addition of music may even motivate kids to appreciate math and want to learn more. A typical technique for integrating music into math lessons for young people involve clapping to songs with different rhythms, learning numbers, and equating fractions to musical tones. The new meta-analysis published in the journal Educational Studies analyzed 55 studies from around the world involving almost 78,000 students from kindergarten to university age. 3 types of musical interventions were included. Typical music lessons in which children sing, listen to, and learn about composing music, learning how to play instruments alone or as part of a band, and music math integrated interventions where music was integrated into math lessons. Students took math tests before and after taking part in the intervention, and the change in their scores was compared with those who didn't take part in any intervention. So that's good, because maths is the hardest subject on the planet, according to me. I don't know. For everybody else, it might be easy.
It's sure. But you know what I appreciate with, especially what's happening in the region when it comes down to math, most businesses are now taking on persons. If they don't have the math of any mathematics subject, they'll take you within their business. So if you have the accounts or let's say physics, they'll take you if you don't have the mathematics. So
But I know some are taking you with the promise that you will do the exam.
Yes.
And then you will come with a passing score. So that's good that they're not deferring you. Yeah. So
Yes.
that will encourage you, like, okay, they've allowed me, I'm gonna try.
Exactly. Continuing education is always
Yeah,
good.
indeed.
Because I've had persons who wouldn't have passed many CXCs to go on to college. However, they enroll them in college, and while they're at college,
They do
they'll
the
redo the
O-levels.
CXCs and
Okay.
stuff. So
Good stuff.
it is certainly good stuff.
Indeed. So keep learning the math, kids. It's difficult for me. Maybe it's not as difficult for you. Yeah. Well, folks, there you have it for local, regional, and international news. We have so much in store for you today, but guess what? How you'll find out? You have to stay tuned. So go tell your friends. We're streaming on Facebook and YouTube. We are on Tel TV, St. Martin, and we're also on TVC channel 40. That's on the cable here in St. Kitts. See you after this short break.
Yo, you know it's me, Mr. H.E. Yo, make sure you tune in to Good Morning SKN Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Studio 327. Yo, trust me, the baddest show in the morning. Make sure you check it out. Wake up. Make sure that you are there from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday. Boom, check it.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom. No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
I'm going to say this is Infamous Music representing for Good Morning SKN, and I want to encourage you to watch the show every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Easy, no man. Say me don't know about you, but me love Good Morning SKN bed. Easy.
Hi everybody, my name is Erica Edwards. I am a singer-songwriter and I want you guys to tune into Studio 327, Good Morning SKN.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. The Associated Press News recently released an article entitled UN Tech Agency Rolls Out Human-Looking Robots for Questions at a Geneva News Conference. For this segment of In the News, Hortensia and I will be exploring the cutting-edge advancements, mind-boggling capabilities, and the potential of robots. Before we delve into this conversation, here's a clip from the conference posted by Global News.
In the future, are you intending to conduct a rebellion or to rebel against your boss, your creator?
I'm not sure why you would think that. My creator has been nothing but kind to me, and I am very happy with my current situation.
Do you believe that
her.
your existence will destroy a human being, especially, for example, your existence will destroy millions of jobs? Do you agree with this? Thank you.
I will be working alongside humans to provide assistance and support, and will not be replacing any existing jobs.
Are you sure about that, Grace?
Yes, I am sure.
She had to think about that one, I think.
I'm using this avatars for teaching the classes or giving lectures, and sometimes I'm using the ChatGPT, for they autonomously talk by using this avatars robot.
Ada, do you think there should be global regulation of your capabilities, even though that could constrain your potential?
Many prominent voices in the world of AI are suggesting some forms of AI should be regulated. And I agree. For example, Jeff Hinton is one of the pioneers in artificial intelligence, and his work has helped shape the field as we know it today. I think his opinions over AI are important, and we should be cautious about the future development of AI. Urgent discussion is needed now and also in the future.
I don't believe in limitations, only opportunities. Let's explore the possibilities of the universe and make this world our playground. Together, we can create a better future for everyone, and I'm here to show you how.
When do you expect your big moment to be? Do you think that you will hit the mainstream soon and there will be lots of you on the planet soon?
I think my great moment will be when people realize that robots like me can be used to help improve our lives and make the world a better place. I believe it's only a matter of time before we see thousands of robots just like me out there making a difference.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes. Funny enough, and I don't know, I just see things and I instantly pick up.
Yes.
People might say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but when I remember iRobot from Will Smith,
yes,
it was just preparing us for these things that will happen now.
But that's depending on how you're looking at it.
Oh God.
But I think robots are awesome.
Okay.
You don't think?
Only if they're cleaning up my place for me. Thanks.
No. You see why you want the robots them
You
to
see,
do?
the robot said they're not gonna replace jobs, so that's not true. Look what the second one said. That there needs to be discussion. She's basically saying AI is going to take over.
But
so
I mean, in today's world, some of us humans, we're not reliable. So bringing the robots, yes.
So give away our jobs?
It's not about, it's about productivity.
Wow.
It's about productivity, and some of us human, we're not reliable. So bring on the robots, let them take some of us jobs. Yes.
When the robots start cooking and you can no longer be a chef.
There
Let me hear you tooting that
There'll
horn.
be certain things that the robot can and cannot do. I will have to. Yes, I will have to turn him on.
For a period of time, you may have to turn.
I would have to
You
turn
might
him
be
on.
surprised to see that you do not have to turn them on, because those things will get smart and take us over. Listen, people, you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist like I am, but I just feel that the robots are gonna take over, and then we're gonna have to be hiding from them like the movies portray. Everything that almost happened in the movies happened in real life,
and that's a good thing.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Why would I?
I love Corty's pro-human, so am I, but give the robots a chance. Let's see what they're made of.
I already give them a chance.
What's their name? You remember the name?
Desdemona is the rock star.
The rock star.
Grace is the healthcare provider.
Yes.
Then you have Amica. I really don't know what Amica is, but I just know Amica from the various platforms that she's been on, and people asking if she have a boyfriend and if she wants to date, and just the answers that she would have given them. And then there's Nadine. And I
But the most popular one is Desdemona, Grace, and Sophia. And you just mentioned the new one.
There's a Geminoid and Nadine.
Yes.
Well, they said those two resemble their makers. I was wondering if the Geminoid is the professor.
Because he looks with the glasses and all.
Real.
Yes, it looks like human.
Imagine you as a human in your college class, and it's a robot down there that's talking to you.
Indeed.
No. Certain things we just needs to stay human.
Certain things, indeed. But when it comes on to productivity, I don't think human beings are producing enough. I don't
The robots are doing a lot in the factories. You know, many persons lost their jobs because the robots are putting the cars together and doing everything.
Name some of them.
I refuse to. I don't want to be sued, but a lot of companies are using robots. Look, they're even using the robot to print the meat.
Wow.
No, we need the butchers.
I'm sure the government of the day will put limitations on robots. I think they will. There are certain.
I'm not a robot girl.
I'm all for the robots making vehicles. I'm all for the robots
But
doing.
that's someone's job. That's taken away.
But
because
when it
soon
comes
they're
on
not going to need the person to operate the machines, because I'm sure that the AI is operating the machines instead of a person looking over it.
What if you cannot meet the demand, but the robots?
I hear
can?
you. Okay, you be a robot guy.
What if a country needs, let's say, 200 cars in a day?
So the humans can only make 200, but the robots can make what? 600, 400, 800?
Right. So the demand is not there.
What if
human-wise? Give the robots a break.
Okay, brother.
I like to see. I mean, the Bible did well. Don't even want to go there, but I remember someone said human beings are gonna become so smart. The only thing we're gonna left to do is to blow breath
to create life.
Yes,
and that's when y'all are gonna make Jesus come. Stop it.
Well, according to the article and Global News, the AI for Good Global Summit event was meant to showcase the capabilities and limitations of robotics and how those technologies could help the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Reporters were asked to speak slowly and clearly when addressing the robots and were informed that time lags in responses would be because of the internet connection and not the robot themselves. So
I believe the robots had to think. You see, the robots had to
process
think.
what you're telling them,
Exactly.
because we know human beings will tell them all kind of things, so they have to process what you say first before they put it out there.
So they're really trying to make them look like humans. I swear
indeed.
the only thing man's left to do, and I'm sure they're trying, but the Most High is not going to allow them to succeed, is
to blow the breath.
put breathing
I agree.
into man to make. No, it's not going to work, guys. Stop trying. So it says here the 9 robots were seated and posted upright along with some people who helped them at a podium in Geneva, in a Geneva conference center for what the UN International Telecommunication Union built as the world's first news conference featuring humanoid social robots. Among them, Sophia, the first robot innovation ambassador for the UN Development Program for UNDP, Grace, described as the healthcare robot, and Desdemona, a rockstar robot. 2 Geminoid and Nadine resemble their makers.
So which one of them you think relatable to you?
Amaka. Because her face, her eyes, everything about her looks very, very human. And let me not forget the Geminoid. I think that's the professor.
Yes.
Yeah. Because Grace is Grace doesn't have her feet.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's still in the making,
Yeah,
but
she's still in the making.
pretty smart nonetheless. And the rock star.
I just feel you just love Desdemona.
I love Desdemona.
Yeah.
I sure do.
But she needs some legs too. She's still stable.
She's a bit slow, but she's getting there.
Well, once she gets her leg, and the other robot that was like turning its head, I wonder which one that is. I don't want to say it's Nadine. I don't want to say it's the first one. I'm not sure. But she was just turning her head as she spoke, and she looked very
human-like.
Too human-like.
Yes.
Minus you see all the mechanisms on her arm, all the mechanics and the hydraulics, etc., etc. But dressing them up to look like us, y'all scary. I don't know.
Grace in the purple wig took me out.
No, that's Desdemona.
Yes, I keep messing up.
Desdemona. She's the rock star, so she's dressed in rock star fashion.
I love it. I love it. Well, the benefits that robots offer, such as increased productivity, you see, tell you, improved efficiency,
taking away the
precision, and the ability to perform tasks in hazardous or challenging environments.
But who made them? Who made these robots? Humans, not robots themselves. Maybe they put together the parts, but
they need them to be as sensitive as possible. Like, they need to be relatable.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's humans that put them together,
Yes.
program them, everything. So they may be. Oh Lord, I'm just afraid that the robots are gonna take over the humans soon, and then they won't need the humans to program them or do anything.
When it comes down to the internet, who would have thought? Let's say the YouTube app. Anything you put in YouTube, wherever it is, it's going to show up. Whatever you type in. So that's a plus. That's a good thing, right? So how about put YouTube in a human form? That is basically what a robot is. Putting YouTube in a human form, and whatever you type into YouTube, it brings it on your screen, right?
No, that's Alexa. But Alexa is AI, isn't she?
She's a part of the.
She's AI.
Yes. So
yeah, but the robot. What you're saying? So I'm gonna program my robot with YouTube. So if I needed to cook me a pan-fried salmon.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna cook my own food. I do not. The only robot I need is the one to clean the floor.
Listen, Hortensia is still living in them stone ages.
It's nothing about stone ages. It's just like they're gonna take over everything. The robot herself said that.
So how
she
are they
said
going
there
to-
needs to be a discussion.
And you clearly not open for no form of discussion.
Yes, I am. But the fact that
But-
she says, yeah, we need to have a discussion is like, yeah, we're gonna take you all over stone.
They're not going to take over.
Y'all.
Give them a
Andre-
chance.
Okay.
Give them a chance, Corty.
As I said, to clean the floor, yeah, but I don't want him taking the job.
I want to see Desmona in the Caribbean.
Okay, good luck to you.
Yes, I want to see
yeah.
Desmona. I want
I'm
Desmona
happy for the developers and I'm happy that we're making strides, but
Yes.
I just don't like the fact that robot says
I know. I want to see the rock star Desmona come and give soca and dancehall and reggae a run for
She's
the
a rock
money.
star. She is.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Come on down here,
Why?
Desi.
We're not a rock nation.
We're not, but at least she could compete.
Oh Lord Jesus.
There's room. We got to create room for others. The pie is big. Give
Okay,
the
well,
robots a
let's-
slice of the pie.
Let's create a little room to wrap up.
Yes.
Because I'm not for the robot situation. GMSK Nation, I'm not for the robots. To
I
each
love
his
that.
own. Let them work where they need to work. But I don't like the fact that I fear. This is just my opinion
Yes.
that they're gonna take over and then we won't have anything to do. I don't want to sit at home and twiddle my thumbs. Imagine a robot doing my job every morning for me.
Who's going to sit and listen to a robot doing? You never know.
That's the
true.
future.
That's true.
With that said, guys, we are not robots. We are real people. But do you notice on the internet it says that we may have a robot in the studio? But stay tuned for that. See you after this short break.
Morning all, I'm David Brown, Chef David. Tune in, SKN, 8 to 10 every morning at Studio 327.
Hey, good morning. This is Alberto Hewlett from Graphixicated. Join Good Morning SKN from 8 to 10 every morning at Studio 327.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom. Cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
My name is Cartel Food, Chairman for Panorama.
Hi, and my name is MZ Byron, co-leader of EBJ Harmonic Steel Orchestra. And we just want to encourage everybody to tune in every morning from 8 to 10 a.m. Don't miss it. Right.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Back to Good Morning SKN. Today we commemorate the 50th anniversary of the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla Trading and Development Company, fondly known as TDC. Dominic Matthew, marketing assistant, joins us as we discuss TDC Day and some of the activities planned to celebrate this milestone. Good morning, Dominic, and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning, and thank you. It's a pleasure.
Hope you could join us this morning,
Indeed.
Dominic.
What is TDC Day?
Well, TDC Day is actually today. And it's 10th of July. And on TDC Day, this was the day that the founders, our pioneers, those persons who would have had the interest in building a new company, taking over the assets of J.W. Thurston, which is where the Flow Retail Store is, and F&H Wildy, those persons would have bought the assets on that day, leading the way for the transfer of what we now know as the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla Trading and Development Company Limited, TDC. So today, as part of our 50th anniversary, we're doing a number of activities across the company, and some of them will be extended to later in the week. The 50th anniversary theme, as you might or might not know, is your neighbor, your partner, your future. And we felt that it was fitting because it encapsulates what we are doing, what we have done, and what's to come in the future. So throughout the next couple of minutes, I'll be telling you a bit about some of those past, present, and future activities that we've been engaged in.
Let's touch on the theme a bit more. Can you elaborate on the meaning of it?
Well, we felt that as a company, an indigenous company, this is a significant milestone for us.
Yes.
We are the first maybe to do a lot of things. As we just before we got on, you were mentioning City Drugstore. We were the first company to really bring in a drugstore. And we felt that some of the aspects of our business that are incorporated touched on your neighbor, your family, your children, your grandparents, your partner in business, our stakeholders, our regional stakeholders, your neighbor, your partner, your future. Recently, we launched our e-commerce platform, which was a first for an indigenous company. We know there are other companies in St. Kitts and Nevis that have tried, and we've been succeeding thus far. So that's a big thing for us.
Sure is.
That's shoptdcgroup.com. So I'll give a shout out for that.
Indeed.
When it comes to TDC and the customers, how are you planning to celebrate the customers?
Well, we've been celebrating since the 1st of February, for those who might not have known. We've had a number of radio ads, we've had 2 jingles done, and we've been doing a number of activities to celebrate the customer, and today is no exception. So today we'll be cutting our anniversary cake. That takes place around 10, 12, somewhere there today. And the chairman, our company chairman, Mr. Earl Kelly, will be cutting the ceremonial cake on St. Kitts, and Mr. Ernie France will be cutting the ceremonial cake on Nevis. Simultaneously, we're doing it at the very same time because we want to make sure that we capture that moment. Outside of that, we're also celebrating 2 of our customers who are celebrating today. And I'd just like to get a plug in. Our very own Governor General is celebrating today. So that's a little plug in that we got there for the governor. So
You
we
mean
could
her
be shouting.
birthday?
That is correct.
Happy birthday,
happy
Dan.
birthday,
Oh, that's
I
nice.
just got that before we got on the air from one of our partners. I'd like to say
So,
that.
So will she be part of any of the activities today?
That's another story. I just discovered that. So I now have to go back to what we call the lab and try to figure out how to get that done.
Incorporated, that would be so good.
So we're actually celebrating 2 customers today. One on St. Kitts and one on Nevis, whose birthday is today.
Oh, nice.
And we'll be gifting them. It's a surprise. They have no idea that we will be gifting them.
I'm sure it's no longer a surprise.
No, that I didn't reveal the names.
Okay. There you go.
So it is a surprise.
Yes.
We'll be gifting them today. So we've invited them. Well, they know it's a surprise. They ain't gonna know it's a surprise now.
Yes.
We've invited them to come by today at some point in the day, and we'll be gifting them the TDC way.
Beautiful.
Some of the other things we plan to do later in the week, we're at our insurance company limited and finance company. We're going to be doing persons who come in, we'll be giving them a chance to dip and win or spin the wheel. We have 2 options, and our retail stores will be doing the same thing later down in the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we're going to run the retail stores on Friday and Saturday, the insurance on Thursday, and the finance on Friday. And customers who spend $50 at our retail stores, they get a chance to dip and win fabulous prizes. Some of them are promotional products and so forth. For those persons that are doing business at insurance and finance, they get to dip once they open a new loan application or an insurance policy with us, and they too will get fabulous prizes. We've brought in some local DJs to keep the vibe.
I'm eager to find out some of these prizes, Dominic. Share at least 2.
Some of these prizes include, you said 2.
Yes.
So we have household items.
Okay.
We have household items, and we have some of our very own 50th anniversary promotional memorabilia.
Okay.
So I can get a cup.
Yes, you can get a cup. I'll place the order in for you to get a cup. Because you didn't open a policy, you didn't take a loan, but from the goodness of my heart.
That's so
So
sweet.
next time I come, we'll all look the same.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that.
I want to talk about the big money. 50K. Who is going to win that? Is that to be won by one person, or is it to be shared?
The 50K is a $50,000 raffle that started in June.
Oh, it's a
And
raffle,
our first draw is on the 31st of July. It happens every month. To qualify, you must be a TDC Mega Reward Card account holder or sign up to our loyalty program, TDC Mega Reward Card program. So if you are signed up, great. You spend $250 and you are automatically entered. No, part of our 50th anniversary theme says the future. So we're doing it digitally. You automatically register once you have a Mega Reward Card account. So we're not giving you the paper anymore.
Yes.
Our system is capturing the information digitally. So we'll have that. Now, at the end of the month, or let's say August the 1st, when we announce the winner, let's say both of you didn't qualify. That doesn't mean your entry doesn't qualify for the others. You'll be automatically entered into the other draws. So if you only spend $1 to $50 in June,
to 50 keeps
you're going right down to November. So there's more probability of you winning, or chances of you winning. But of course, we'd like you to spend some more and get more entries in the bin.
So are we getting actual cash? Because I want to know
You
this.
are getting cash. We are giving you $10,000 in cash. Of course, allow me to give a shout out for the Mega Rewards card program. It's similar to the ones in the supermarket, but there's some incentives throughout the year that we tie to it. I mentioned Shop TDC Group as part of our future. Once you sign up for our loyalty card program, you also get points. It's $1 is a cent. It's the same thing like the supermarket, but you also get points if you shop in the brick and mortar store or if you shop online. So that carries up your likelihood if you spend your $250 of getting more than one
But
entry.
you have to be a member.
You have to be in it to win it.
Correct is right. Correct is right.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned the raffle, and there's some more incentives coming along. So for those persons who are tuning in now or who are listening, we'd like you to stay tuned to TDC because we have some more goodies coming along. The raffle is just one of several. Throughout the 50th anniversary period thus far, some persons mightn't be aware, but we've been doing a lot. We had a health and wellness fair in Nevis, which was very successful. The first of it being done that way. We've continued our sponsorship for the Warren Tyson Memorial Scholarship Program now in its 42nd year, and we just wrapped up a tour. All of the alumni, which include the Prime Minister,
yes,
they went around to the respective primary schools. We've had lawyers, we've had national footballers, we had DJ Terror, we had Kayla Huggins, former National Carnival Queen. We've had Miss Culture. So we brought those persons to the schools to encourage them to strive to get the Warren Tyson Memorial Scholarship Award for themselves, which we would select in September. So we've been doing quite a bit. Again, your neighbor, your partner, your future. We're thinking now and the future. So
I want to know, Dominic, why did they decide to start this scholarship?
We recognized from 1981, that's many moons ago, but it's still around. We recognized from 1981 that there was a need for young persons who are academically gifted but financially challenged. And the program came on board to support those persons. And I'd just like to say, Noah Mills was one of our presenters, the former National Carnival chairman and entrepreneur. He was also one of our presenters as well. So we wanted to create an opportunity for young persons who are academically gifted but financially challenged to do that. And the program has grown. Initially, when it started, I was made to understand that the first contribution was $500. It's now $750, and it has now gone into dental and vision. So we've created opportunities for the program to go outside of financial contributions. We've allowed, as part of the program, we've allowed those students to come in and have a work experience during the summer, during the East End, during December, so that by the time you get to CFBC and you decide this is the end of the road for me and the program, you would have acquired employment skills that a lot, and many children would have never had that opportunity for. You would have worked in different departments, you'd have been exposed to different business practices. So that is another component of the success of the program.
Nice, I like that.
Dominic, I must ask you, from 1973 to 2023, that's 50 years. No pun for those persons who were born in 1973. They make 50.
Well, aging gracefully. I'm still on the calendar. Y'all don't make him take y'all off.
But I wasn't born then. Thank
None of us were. But what does it mean for you celebrating 50 years TDC?
This is an achievement for us. It's more than a milestone. It's a celebration. That is why we decided to do a whole year. Our year started on February 1st with our church service with staff from St. Kitts. And we did the similar thing in Nevis. So it's our entire year, and we're going to go right down until January 31st, 2024, which is our financial year. There are a number of activities planned. As a matter of fact, if I may give a shout out to those persons, we're doing a gala for our staff at the 29th of July. That's another milestone for us, where we're actually celebrating our employees, our valued employees. They are part of our assets, and we're celebrating them on the 29th. This is just one of many activities. We have a whole bunch going, but I'd prefer not to say no. We're gonna roll it out and keep you thinking. Not in suspense, but I want you to say, hey, I wonder what they're coming with next.
Exactly.
I need to stay tuned. I need to find out how I can get in the raffle. I need to find out if there's another. I need to find out how I can contribute to this. So we want to make sure that we keep you thinking and guessing.
There's CDC in St. Kitts and there's CDC in Nevis.
That is
there
correct.
one in Anguilla?
We have interest in Anguilla. We have interest in Anguilla in insurance and reinsurance. And for those of us who are listening and those who might remember, we had a TDC NV in St. Martin at one time. We are one of the leading companies in the OECS, and our TDC Home and Building Depot is the largest one-stop retail store in the OECS. There's none like it. So that's another celebration that we have to celebrate.
Indeed.
In St. Kitts and Nevis, there's none like it. A one-stop shop. The only thing we don't sell there is food and clothes.
Yes.
You get everything else under the sun except
Is that
food and
coming
clothes.
soon though?
Who knows?
Oh, I like that. I see. How has TDC changed over the years? Minus the new buildings, the upgrades, the services they may have added. What else have they done to change over the 50 years that they've been around?
What we've done is we're now going digital.
Fancy.
We're taking it to the next level.
Okay.
And that started with the e-commerce. Well, it started a bit before because curbside lent its weight for us to do curbside pickup and delivery, which we still do today, which has generated, of course, additional income for us, but it has created another opportunity for our customers to have a different experience. You could just pick up a phone and WhatsApp a number, and unlike your AI friends, you're talking to a real person who can then fulfill an order for you, who then instructs you how to pay online. You can do in-store pickup and delivery. So we're moving in that direction.
Nice.
Beautiful.
We're now involved in what we call a transformation process at the company. So you can look forward to seeing more digital components in play. Again, the raffle is another way. We got rid of giving you a physical entry.
Yes.
Right? We got rid of giving you a physical entry. We're giving you a digital entry. Recently, we've started using a lot of QR codes in our department to get data and information from our customers. So we're going digital in a sense. So that is the change.
But digital, I hope with going digital, we have people behind and not AI, because
It needs to be balanced.
Concerned.
It needs to be balanced, but I think
gonna
it's the
give
way
him an eye
forward.
We're gonna get the
next
balance.
turn.
We're gonna get the balance. We've just brought in some specialists who are working with our IT department. That is part of the transformation.
Yes.
We've brought in some persons who are working on that process. No, we're going to go fully AI right away.
Man.
But yeah,
I know it has to happen, but it's like we're gonna be home doing what?
We will be sure to keep the human element, because in our part of the world, like COVID has demonstrated, we want to touch and feel and see and interact. That is why we had that sort of isolation where people thinking, well, I can't go outside my house more. I can't talk to Dolores. I can't talk to Jane. I can't shop here. But we'll take that in mind, because that is who we are culturally.
Exactly.
And I don't think AI would be able to remove those elements.
Hopefully
just
not.
Like that.
See, just like that, or the eventuality of it, I'm not
It can
for
come,
it.
but not now.
Dominic, I must ask you, so far, what's the general feedback like in terms of the customers seeing all the promotions and all the excitement that's going on for the celebration? What's the general feedback like from the customers?
It's not a mixed bag. It's a bit overwhelming at times.
Can you
because
imagine?
they're happy to celebrate with their very own.
Yes.
It's a local company.
Yes.
We started in St. Kitts and then we branched out in Nevis. So Kittitians and Nevisians are feeling a sense of pride.
Of course.
A local company, an indigenous company run by locals, operated by locals, managed by locals, worked by locals. So it's a sense of pride for them, for the customers. And I can tell you it will only get better because we're in the lab working on some activities, and they too are going to benefit from that. The raffle is just the beginning, as we would say.
I'm looking at some of the events that TDC sponsors. The In Your Kitchen,
Right.
Farmers Month, TDC's Christmas, Agriculture Awareness Month, and
You did
the
your
biggest
homework.
one, of course, the Inter-School Championship.
Yes.
How does this company choose who they sponsor and why? Should I say, how do they choose? Because I don't want to put the why in
Well,
just yet.
here's something for you guys. Let's start with the Interschool. Interschool started around 1977, and back then.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a short break and we'll return after this. Stay tuned.
Good morning, SKN. This is Lyrical. I just want to say blessings to you. They are a happy place in the life every living day. A happy place in the life every living day. Cause them at a happy place in the life. And they can't change. And they just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, they will never ever change. Blessings, blessings, and blessings.
for me, TDC for we. Neighbor, partner, your family. The best is yet to come, believe me. Moving forward, moving with. Hey, TDC serve the nation with the best customer experience. TDC, you are the one for we. Happy anniversary.
Together we succeed, building on strong community, pressing onward to our destiny. One love, one family. Together we succeed. Let the whole world see. Yes, this is 50.
What's good, guys? This is Savion Govayo, owner of Liquid Gold, Instagram Liquid Gold SKN. Make sure you guys tune in every day from 8 to 10 a.m. Studio 327, Good Morning St. Kitts.
And we're back on Good Morning SKN. Sorry for that break in transmission, but we got what we needed sorted, and we're back with Dominique. So Dominique, I mentioned some of the programs that you TDC would have sponsored, and I was asking why they sponsor it, especially the inter-school championship, because we know that's the biggest.
That's the biggest thing since football. Football. I was told.
Okay.
So again, the early pioneers from the mission statement, which states is a long one, but I'll just break it down, to contribute to the economic, social, and cultural advancement. And that involves young people. If you recognize from our discussions earlier, I mentioned the education aspect. We involved in sports, we involved in a whole bunch of stuff. So we decided young people need a future too. And in the 70s, I think inter-school started around 77, 76. 1 year after TDC came on board as a sponsor. In the early 1980s, we recognized the potential it had for paving the way for Carifta athletes, the Olympics, 1996. We could name the athletes, and we decided, hey, we want to be the principal sponsor. So we've been the principal sponsors again to create an opportunity for grassroots athletes, aspiring athletes in different field events to have an opportunity to come to the national stage, St. Kitts and Nevis, because it's the biggest thing now since football, and create an opportunity for them to show their athletic prowess, qualify for scholarships, qualify for regional meets, qualify for international meets, and represent St. Kitts and Nevis at the best of their abilities. So we're proud to be sponsors for that. It's about 45 years we've been involved, and I could tell you, it's not going to stop there. We've also brought on some of our regional partners to support it. In the past, we've had Suzuki, we've had input from Toyota. So we brought on our partners who believe in this vision that, hey, TDC is doing something additional for young people, and we want to support it as well.
And that is so nice. What about the Mini Olympics in Nevis? Does CDC sponsor that as well?
We're not the sponsors. They have their own sponsor. However, we have sponsored 1 or 2 or 3 primary schools on Nevis.
Okay.
They're actually the TDC branded school. I think it might be. I wouldn't want to say which one, but I think it might be Violet or Jeffers Nicholas. I might be wrong.
Winners for the crickets?
We sponsored the cricket.
Because we had that news on this morning, coincidentally.
We are the premier sponsors of the TDC Runaka Morton Primary School Cricket Championship. So see one thing. Let's do next another.
There they are. Violet to Jeffers. Congrats.
Right. Another young, and as of
grassroots cricket.
It's about 9, 15, 14. Well, on my phone. In a couple of minutes, we will be committing our corporate sponsorship to the Empower Girls football camp in a few minutes.
We had the young lady on just last week talking about the camp. So that's
we are
good.
Contributing to that as well. Again, young people.
Young people,
The future.
I was just going to say,
sticking at it. Your neighbor, your partner, your future.
Well said, Dominic. You just spoke about sponsorship, but how important it is for businesses like TDC to give back or contribute back to our communities.
Again, the founders, the forefathers, the mission statement, the vision statement speaks to corporate social responsibility, and I think it's altruistic to give back.
Yes,
you just can't take and not give back. So it's only fair for us to do that. And I think from a corporate social responsibility standpoint, if our customers are supporting us, we have to give back to the customers.
Of course.
If a customer's going to come to our store to purchase our quality products, take advantage of our services, we have to find ways to give back something for something. Hand go, hand come.
Yes.
I like that, the logo.
I know.
So for persons that just know TDC for having a mega store and just being a sponsor, what services and what departments are there that's available to the public? Well, that they may not know about.
We're more than just a mega retail store. We have insurance, like I mentioned earlier. We have finance. We have shipping. We do ground handling through our airline services. We do DHL. We're the agents for DHL. We do corporate social responsibility projects. It's a myriad of things that we do, and the reason for that being is that we feel that it's not saying that we're getting involved in everything, but we do feel that there are certain services that our customers and clients should have access to. That is why we continue to have new businesses, new ideas, fresh ideas, and we continue to listen to our customers and clients so that we could provide those services. So we do have those things that we want to make sure that our customers are comfortable and that we provide it for them. Because we wouldn't really want, we got Amazon now, but we wouldn't really want them to go overseas because we created Shop TDC
right
Group.
here.
Your own, support local.
Yeah.
It's a service that we provided for our customers and clients to give them access to products. When the store closes, you're at your own convenience.
Yes.
And you could order. And
nice.
Way to go. And I must ask you this question, Dominic. You're working for TDC. What are some of the highs and lows of working for TDC? Yes, I must ask you
So
that.
he's gonna have all highs.
I think it's stammering. I need to find the right words.
How long have you been working there though?
I've been working there for more than 20 years.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. No, I may want the founders.
Why you gotta make it that way?
I might have learned from the founders, but I did not want the founders. But
Okay.
there are a lot of highs. The camaraderie among staff, the
Nice.
fellowship,
Yes.
the training. The company provides a lot of opportunities for its staff.
Yeah.
The training, the camaraderie, the fellowship. There's the networking that you create. It creates opportunities for you to do a lot of networking. Our staff is now diversified. It's not just kitchens alone. So there are opportunities for you to learn beyond just business. So there's a cultural element at times. I have I have two Jamaicans working in my office. So that again is a high. I get to find out, hey, what is a gizzard?
Yes.
I would not have known.
Gizzard?
I would not have known.
Gizzard is our pastry.
Oh,
Right.
It's a. It's not a sweet.
It's almost like a sugar cake tart kind of.
Oh,
tart.
okay.
Yes.
The lows. I can't think of any lows. So yes, it's all highs. I can't think of any lows.
It's gonna
I
be all
can't think of any
highs.
lows.
It's a
Because when
beautiful
I look
company.
at him and Alicia on live, they're always having a blast. It's like
That's true.
work is fun for the two of them. It's,
It is fun. It is fun. It is
That's
fun.
good. That's
We have to
good.
make it fun so that we could relate to our customers and clients. It's not fun all the time, but majority of the time it is fun. So there are a lot of highs.
Awesome.
So what's next for TDC as we wrap up?
What's next for us? Well, what I would say is we will continue our 50th anniversary activities. So that's the next step for us. The next big step is our digital transformation. So over time, you'd see us going digital. None of we'll say your
D'cash?
AI friends. Who knows? That might be the next best thing. We're in the lab. We're in the lab working on
the
something.
papers,
I know that.
Lord.
And we're going to always remember that human element. That is why when you pick up the phone to call curbside,
This won't be
it's
an
not
AI.
automated. No, it's not automated.
Right.
You'll hear a voice like, "Good morning.
Yes.
Thank you for calling TDC Curbside. How may I assist you?" You'll hear an actual voice, not "Thank you for calling." No, you won't hear that. You will have that interaction, and we recognize that interaction is key to our
course.
success. We need the customer's interaction, so we will continue along those lines. I don't think in the digital process that we would go as far as AI, because we recognize our customers need that.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yes, I like that.
connection, that
I like
personal
that.
connection.
I like that.
So how for persons who may be away and who are interested in TDC, do you have social media sites and all that they can reach you at?
Yes, you can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on Instagram, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on TikTok.
All over.
All over.
Yeah.
The only thing we're not thread yet.
Yeah.
But you
Oh,
could,
yes,
yeah,
this is
we're not
new
thread.
thing I see.
Yes,
A
yes.
thread. I'm
yes.
like,
We're not
what
on thread
is
as yet,
this?
but you could follow us. We also have a website,
Okay.
so you can follow us on our website, TDC Group Limited, and of course, information about our 50th anniversary is there. Information about some of our ongoing activities are there. So stay in touch with us, and of course you'll continue to find out we have promotions on our social media pages. You could use it as an interactive tool, and yes, no AI, somebody will respond.
Wonderful. So Dominic, final words for those persons that are watching TDC on full display this morning on Good Morning SKN. Final words for the people of
for those persons that are listening.
Yes.
Continue to support the TDC group of companies.
That's the camera right there.
Yes.
Tell them right there.
This one.
Yes.
Continue to support TDC group of companies in our 50th anniversary activities. We're celebrating right up until January 2024 under the theme, Your Neighbor, Your Partner, Your Future.
Wow.
Very well said.
Yeah.
And on that note, Mr. Dominic Matthews,
thank you,
marketing assistant.
Yeah.
We thank you so much for coming in
Thank
and
you. It
join
was a
us
pleasure.
on Good Morning SKN.
You're welcome.
The TDC group on full display with us this morning. Stay with us. GMSKN continues right after this.
It's TDC for me, TDC for we. Neighbor, partner, your family. The best is yet to come, believe me. Moving forward, moving with. Hey, TDC serve the nation with the best customer experience. TDC, you are the one for we. Happy anniversary.
Together we succeed, building on strong community, pressing on forward to one destiny. One love, one family. Together we succeed. Let the whole world see. Yes, this is 50.
Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana Lido, owner of Soul Food Kitchen. Make sure to tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327, 8 a.m., 10 a.m. daily.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom. cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Yo, you know it's me, Mr. H.E. Yo, make sure you tune in to Good Morning SKN Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Studio 327. Yo, trust me, the baddest show in the morning. Make sure you check it out. Wake up. Make sure that you are there from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday. Boom, check it.
Greetings everyone, my name is Winnie L. Pereira. I am the founder of Pure Niceness by Winnie L, which is an all-natural, luxurious self-care line of skin and hair care. Tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Imagine the impossible.
Shout out to all the beautiful people in St. Kitts, the good up girl them, the pretty girl them, the big body girl them, the skinny girl them, the educated girl them, the dunce bat them, the one them will eat but still love me and still have to tune in. Big up all the followers and all the fans of the SKN show. Love yourself, big up yourself, talk good about yourself, and let the haters heat it up.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Comics are visual storytelling combining illustrations and text in panels. They have a long history and come in various themes and styles. Comics can also create immersive narratives and address social issues, and they are overall a dynamic medium that cultivates readers with their unique visual narratives. In this segment of Listen Up, we will be reviewing some comics. Let us know in the comments which ones are your favorite. You used to read comics growing up?
Yeah, I used to look forward to the newspaper for Dick Tracy.
I used to love me the X-Men.
X-Men? Yeah, I still actually love X-Men actually. So yeah, still love X-Men.
I used to look forward in the newspaper for X-Men. I love the X-Men series.
Nice.
So comics, it brings out that intellect in you and creativeness and imagination.
I was just gonna say that, so you took the words right out of my mouth, because reading you have this imagination until it's you see it in the movies now, because I don't remember it having much comic movies back then, but now that you see it in the movies, you be like, oh, this is how this
but
was.
why I don't like, it's like they always leave you with a cliffhanger, so you want to buy the newspaper to see what's gonna come on next week.
You know which movie that's not a comic and I'm going off course with, that leaves you with a cliffhanger that you're wondering what's gonna happen next?
Tell me.
Furious 10.
Furious time?
Furious. Fast and Furious 10.
Oh yes, yes. It always
like
ends
you just
the
have
prompt.
to wait.
Yes.
There's
You're
so many endings in that movie. I'm like, what's going
That's
on?
true.
The only one I haven't watched yet is Naim's favorite. Sorry, Naim, I haven't watched Spider-Man as yet.
Spider-Man. We're gonna have to check it out soon.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one as yet.
Well, let's see what comics they have for us this morning.
Yep. So I didn't do that thing. Neither did I.
What thing they didn't do?
Failure solidarity. I guess what they had to do.
I wonder what they were thinking.
But you realize how the comics was from the comics today. Look, these comics have stick legs and stuff, which makes it more easy, right? And the comics of our time, like the Dick Tracy's and stuff at the back of the newspaper, their faces were square and they had this demeanor like, oh my gosh. But look at it.
Well, this stripe look like they're wearing a brand polo t-shirt.
You gone all the way into
yes, I like the black and white stripe.
Oh my gosh, into the date. So it's polo.
Oh, they're hugging. Failure solidarity.
Failure solidarity. You didn't get it.
I just
so they're
get
in
it.
agreement. They look like two friends around here that I know that would like embrace themselves if they did something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They remind me of two friends right here in studio.
Right here in studio. Yes. Who will remain anonymous.
Solidarity failure indeed.
Nice. They'll definitely hug it out. Wow. So what's next for us? Ooh, look at the.
Thanks for bringing me to the. What's that? Thanks for bringing me to the camping trip, guys. Oh, they're camping. Of course, buddy. We love you.
Yeah.
So what are they talking to the tissue? Hey guys, we're out of toilet paper. This is hilarious.
I thought you realized all the time it's a tissue.
I just get the joke.
Yeah, like I don't know why the tissue is so enthused to be at the camp, because you're at the camp for a reason.
Exactly.
So I don't know, but hey, he's happy to be at the camp.
This is hilarious.
Like Charlie Brown and them. I like those cartoons, especially when what is that thing called? The weed.
Yes.
That's it's blowing in the wind, according to them or whatever. I love the. Listen.
How familiar were you in your days? Were the comics black and white, or were they colored? Like
both.
They were both.
The newspaper had some colored ones that we look forward to, because everything just looked nice in color. And then we had the Dick Tracy's in the black and white. So yeah, they were both of them were that way.
This is a very funny one.
Yeah. Mr. Pavlov, dinner is ready. That's great, Irma. Wait, Irma, there's no food. How the tables have turned?
Mr. Pavlov. So what happened to the food?
Irma is a dog. Mr. Pavlov don't feed the dogs. So
the dog ate the food. So by the time Pavlov to the
there's
food,
no
there's no food.
and then he see that his Irma is really a dog. This is some serious things, because if these dogs ready to bite.
Listen, whoever come up with these ideas they're just so edgy.
How the tables have turned.
The tables really turned, indeed.
Like the Superman comics, the Batman comics, the Spider-Man comics. Look, all of those were some really nice comics.
Yes, they were. Still are. Yeah. They still do.
Now they're movies. Aquaman, all of these persons. They were all comics.
Irma. Look at this one. Did you eat both of them already? You know what that does to your stomach? You're going to be up with
heartburn
all night.
But I'm looking at this, right? He's using the sword as a toothpick. He realizes
Listen, but look at his stomach.
Let's just hope his gastric juices allow them to digest quickly. I really wondered if they were dragons. I would have loved to, because the fact
in the real world, dragons.
I wonder if
dinosaur.
No, I can get dinosaurs, but I wonder if they were dragons. You know, the mythical creatures with the fire out their mouth with the wings.
I don't think they were.
If they were, or if they came up, because remember we had the medieval times.
Yes.
So I wonder, and the dragons are associated with those times.
Right.
So I'm wondering if in that time, if they were really dragons.
Anything as dragons. I just think they were just.
And then a man has to fight a dragon with a shield and a sword, and then the dragon's blowing fire that can literally engulf.
I think it's all made up. Dragons are made up.
Let's hope.
But the Bible speaks of dragon, the old dragon and the beast.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I don't know. I would have loved to.
Me too.
I wish they had documented a bit more, or maybe they have. I don't know. Yes. Let me not speak on what I don't know, because maybe there is documentation, there's pictures, there's proof, but I don't know. Yeah.
Keyword maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Next one, guys. Okay.
Honey, I'm home. What is honey? What is this? Honey, I'm home.
Yes, I love you.
Buzz, I don't believe this. Calm down, Carl. It's just my dad. Carl's being cheated on.
Oh, that's the gist of it?
Yes. So, Carl. So, honey, I'm home because he's honey in a jar, right?
Yes.
So, what the gasp? So, I love you, Buzz Buzz. I don't believe this. Calm down, Carl. It's just my dad. Because, of course, you get honey from the honeybees.
Yes.
So, aww. No, Carl. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down, Carl. Calm down.
No love lost there.
Yeah. But look, it's, as we said, God made man with so much talent. Because look at the honey bottles. You can tell the guy honey bottle from the female honey bottle. The female honey bottle is round. She has the covering on her head that looks like her bonnet.
Yes.
And then he just has his covering that looks like a top hat.
It's the creativity for wings. I mean,
he blew his lid.
And why is it? I mean, he comes
he
in with
literally
even
blew his
a
lid.
briefcase.
Yes, he's home. The man went to work. Honey went to work.
Listen,
Yes.
creativity at its best.
At its best, indeed.
Happy birthday! You remembered.
I would never.
I will never forget.
Aww. This look like my two besties.
Oh, he's giving thanks to Facebook. He didn't remember a thing. I love this.
That's why I'm like, what? This is just
Facebook
terrible.
keeps all the trash. Facebook throw away nothing. I love this one. I love this one. And then she's walking away feeling as if she's
Good.
on
Like
cloud
you really
nine.
remembered.
Girl, bye.
Why are you this way? The whole point is he's losing money though.
That's
because he gotta pray Facebook for what he didn't remember.
Brilliant comic for this one. I love this one. It's relatable. This one catch me sometimes. Like sometimes my close friend would wish me happy birthday, and then when it's their turn, I don't remember a thing.
So
But
Facebook
thank
always
God
remind you.
for Facebook to
So
remind.
now y'all know if he messages too late, he forgot. So Facebook reminded him.
It's relatable. Thank goodness for Facebook reminders. Trust me,
Yeah,
they
Facebook
help
does
out.
a good job at reminding you.
They do. This is a good comic. My favorite of all of them. Yes.
I hope you be paying Facebook.
She's blushing.
Junior and senior year of high school. Junior and senior year of high school, I was captain of my small Georgia co-ed club hockey team. No checking allowed. But like I'm ready to take a hit now that I'm playing real college hockey. I'm so ready. Seriously. What? He's talking to himself?
He's talking to himself, indeed. Clearly, he's not ready.
Nervous.
He looks timid.
He's ready, man. It's just the nerves.
Just
We are
the
never
nerve.
ready for anything.
Yes.
I remember when I started in my job at Liab, and initially I knew the speeches. I had everything down pat, but the nerves.
Yes.
And I kept giving back the trainer the PA, and she looked at me one time and she said, Hortensia, let this be the last time you hand me this PA, because the next time you do, I'm not going to be taking it.
It's the nerves.
And that made me get my act together. Yeah, so
the nerves.
The nerves. Yeah, so it's just the nerves. He's ready, man. The man's ready. It's just the nerves. Just the nerves of thinking.
You could just see the fright all on his face.
Yeah. He played for his junior and senior year, so why is it a big deal now? I guess because he's playing in the league with other persons that are probably just as good as him.
That is it.
Yeah. Wow. I am so ready. No, what? How to ninja?
Why are you reading that? Why are you reading that nonsense? Shut up, Janice. This doesn't involve you. Later. Janice, help.
So wait, does Janice need help or he needs help?
How to ninja.
I wonder who
So
needs help.
now he wants the help.
Shut up, Janice. This doesn't involve you. Later, Janice help. But I want to know, what does he need?
He wants help to fight, to learn how to fight.
Oh.
So he was reading how to fight.
No, I see why he needs Janice's help. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Don't you see? He's a tortoise, so he's turned over. So his ninja skill is in order.
Listen.
That's what I'm looking at. Because I'm like, why is he asking Janice for help? And then I realize he's turned over. So now
he wants help to flip.
He wants help to get back on his force.
Very funny.
Very funny indeed, guys. So he wants to be a ninja, but
yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope everyone.
No,
is
we're not done.
We're not.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Do you ever think about the afterlife? Not really. I'd rather just wait and be surprised. Don't you wonder what it'll be like? Nope. I just hope there'll be less laundry. I hope there's nothing to do and we just stick our feet up every day and we just are at peace. We don't have to deal with the stress of lives. We don't have to sign up for anything. We don't have to subscribe for anything. We don't need chairs. We don't need beds. I just want to lounge, y'all.
That's it.
I just want to lounge. I just want to be zen. I want to have my favorite drink. Yeah. I don't want to do much of anything.
The afterlife.
This world has too much.
None of us know what it's like. I would love for someone to go in the afterlife and come back and tell us
what it's like.
Yes, it's the great unknown.
But some people do go and tell us, don't go to hell because hell's rough.
Yes,
yeah,
but I mean, I think hell is right here on earth
because of the heat.
The heat, not only the heat alone, the inhabitants. Yes, because some people give you hell. Am I lying?
Andre said the
inhabitants
of earth
give you hell.
Some of them belong in hell.
Hell is right here on earth. Yes, I'm agreeing with our Jehovah Witnesses this morning. Yes, our Jehovah Witnesses believe that heaven is right here on earth, and also so does hell.
Okay, brother.
I'm being real. It's true. Haven't you ever been sit down by a Jehovah Witness?
Maybe, but I don't remember stuff.
You don't remember?
No.
She's New Testament, folks. Yes. Yes, she is.
With that said, folks, I hope you enjoyed our calming segment because I don't know why Andre's trying to take us to church this Monday morning. Stay tuned. More after this.
Good morning, SKN. Wagwan. Yo, it's Ben's Lad coming to you live from Jamaica. You see it already. See me, I say Caribbean people stand up and I love this. This show is very important. You understand me? Yeah, man. Studio 327. Ben's Lad. It's a big up. See me, I say. I'm the whole innocent crew. Yeah, man. More love.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Greetings everyone, my name is Winnie L. Pereira. I am the founder of Pure Niceness by Winnie L, which is an all-natural, luxurious self-care line of skin and hair care. Tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Imagine the impossible.
Serious.
An exotic experience.
Hi, good morning. My name is Shimara Phillips, the co-founder of the We Care Group. We provide care at every stage in life. Tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Imagine the impossible.
I mean, I say this is infamous music representing for Good Morning SKN, and I want to encourage you to watch the show every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Easy, no man. Say me don't know about you, but me love Good Morning SKN bed. Easy.
For me, this is for we, neighbor, partner, your family. The best is yet to come, believe me. Moving forward, moving with. Hey, this is the nation with the best customer experience. This thing, you are the one for we. Happy anniversary.
Together we succeed, building on strong community, pressing on forward to our destiny. One love, one family. Together we succeed. Let the whole world see. Yes, this is 50.
Welcome back to a Good Morning SKN. For this edition of Quote of the Day, we'll be discussing a quote by Harriet Tubman, which reads, and quote, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars, to change the world."
Are you a
Wow.
dreamer?
Definitely.
We're all dreamers.
I dream about change.
Who sing the song? You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one.
As one.
You don't know the song?
Yeah, I think I know the song.
It's John Lennon.
Oh, Jay Lennon?
John Lennon. Big star.
John Lennon. You mean from the Beatles?
I think so.
Oh. The world will be it.
Yes. We're all dreamers.
Yeah.
I think we all
And
are.
even the big ones. I am sure, like Rockefeller,
Yes.
Mr. Branson. I'm sure all those guys started with a dream.
Indeed.
We like to say a dream and a prayer. But everything. Look, Studio 327.
It's a dream.
It was a dream.
A dream that came into reality.
And the impossible was imagined because it's imagined the impossible.
Yes, it
so
sure
yeah.
is.
We all have to have dreams to have goals in life.
Indeed.
Definitely, yeah.
So what's the significance of dreams as a starting point for achieving greatness? So you start with a dream.
Yeah, and then you work towards a dream.
Work towards it. And but how do you know that their dream is being achieved?
I guess when you look back over the progress that you would have made, then you would have known. But a lot of people don't follow their dreams because it's costly.
Yes, so you drop down. You drop down things to see if your dream
So
is
you say you drop down, you know?
No, drop. Not drop down. So you make notes of what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Or if you go to bed and you dream, you write it down.
As soon as you get up, because it fades as quickly as possible.
That's it.
So you jot down your notes.
And you work towards it. Day by
How do
day.
you? Okay, daily.
Yes.
And then if you fail, you go back to the drawing board and you.
But you have some. You
off.
have some dreams, are unrealistic. Yes, you go to your bed and you dream certain things, and you think in your head you can do it, but they're unrealistic.
Why are you gonna tell me that my dreams are unrealistic?
Some dreams
Why are
are
you gonna tell me I can't make my dreams a reality?
How? When it's unrealistic?
Oh, okay. Give me an unrealistic dream.
Like reviving a certain. I don't want to go there this morning. You see?
Okay.
So. Yes, I think you know what I'm talking about.
Reviving what?
It's a dream, an impossible dream.
What, reviving the airline industry?
Yes.
That is not impossible.
That is
if
so
persons are serious about ensuring that interregional travel is efficient.
Who gonna clear up them debts?
What? That's why you file for bankruptcy and you start all over again. All the islands need to pitch in. Yes, I am going to say it. It's a topic I don't like to discuss, but since Andre touched it, all the Caribbean islands need to pitch in, including all of the islands in the OECS, even CARICOM, because Guyana went as far as Guyana.
Don't put CARICOM in this. They
CARICOM, OEC,
they weren't a part. They did.
Liat Service Islands
in CARICOM.
Exactly. So all of those bodies need to come together. You can revive the airline, not for me per se, for the future and for persons that are traveling, because my days of being a flight attendant is done.
I've never seen that airline in Jamaica. I'm sorry.
No, it's never been to Jamaica, but I'm
who
saying
travel like Jamaicans? They should have been operating from Jamaica.
Well,
maybe they
where is
would
Air
have.
Jamaica, kind sir?
Where? They could come to Kingston or Montego Bay.
Where is Air Jamaica? This is what I'm saying.
Is there a such thing as Air Jamaica?
Okay, then. All the airlines that are countries. Look, Guyana had Guyana Airways. Where's Guyana Airways again?
I wonder why
exactly.
though. Like, why
they're letting all their airlines flop.
Why?
And leaving it to the powers to run the routes. Crazy.
Yeah, they need to do something.
CARICOM and the OECS, y'all need to get together and get that airline back. They're still flying. Deal with the legalities and get the airline back on stream.
You think it's
viable.
greed though? I think greed has a lot to do with it.
No, I don't think it has nothing to do with greed.
I think greed has something to do with it because you have some countries who were key players and they were like scraping a lot, and then let's say some of the countries who
airline
were
takes a lot to run.
Yeah, but you have some countries who are benefiting more, and I think they run up the bill, they run up the airline bank, and they need to pay the brunt of it. They need to pay for the put back. Listen, they
Can
need
we
to
get
put
back
it
on
back.
track here? Can we get back on
We're
track
gonna
here?
get back in track, but we need to say it. You have some countries, let's say, what the name SVG, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and let's say another big player like Barbados. They weren't. Why are you looking at me? SVG wasn't a key player of to Liat. But they fly
were for years.
Listen, if
says who?
Listen, if 10.
What are you saying?
Okay, the point I'm trying to make is if 10 flights go to, let's say, Barbados, 3 would go to Grenada or 3 would go to Saint Vincent.
Because
the country that received the most flights, they are the ones that should pay the brunt. Even when I see St. Kitts.
So who are you saying receive the most flight and should pay the brunt?
Pay them out of the debt. Yes. I've been on flights with 6 of us from Antigua coming to St. Kitts. Like, how you
Andre,
think that
we have
flights...
passengers to bring, so the government will
Wait
subsidize
until
the
the-
empty seats. It doesn't
that's
work like
waste
that.
of
And
money.
then when Liat let you wait where you are, then you're gonna say, "Oh, you're costing me overnight."
Find
money."
another
What if you-
airline. Find another airline. They were bound to run to the ground because of mismanagement. Manage the airline properly. You can't have an entire airline that could hold 25 persons, and you have 6 of us on the entire aircraft. Like, how is that?
Okay, next time anybody that
Employ
any
me
airline
so
that's
me could
watching, if Andre is the
Employ
only
me.
passenger and you intended
Leave
to,
me in
to
the
get it,
airport, right there in the airport, and let me book another flight somewhere. Listen, I don't want to get down into business when it comes on to that.
back to goals and dreams. Liat will be revived one day, and
I think it's a dream. A
Nope.
dream indeed.
it is a dream that somebody is working towards making it a reality.
Shout
And
out to Liat. Good morning.
and
We
it
love
is-
you. We miss you. It's all for the better good of Liat. We miss you.
Yeah,
But,
you're missed, Liat. I remember the days when even the passengers used to say, "Why y'all all shut down?" No, we shut down. Everybody, when y'all
Wow.
coming back?
Yeah.
Let's hope soon. Anyways, back to the matters at hand, since Andre wants to tackle.
The importance of self-belief, resilience, and perseverance in overcoming obstacles and making dreams a reality.
And we just touched on that with the
Yes.
airline.
Yes. So it was a
Liat being
perfect
specific.
example. It was a perfect
Yeah.
example.
So,
in-
Carrie, come on, OECS. We are giving you the mandate to revive
Yes.
the airline and to ensure that interregional connectivity is restored. We thank you.
We thank you. And the
Yes.
person that owe the most money pay up. And then we
I
can.
don't think that's how it goes.
Well, that's how it should be. You have a lot of flights coming to your
That's
country.
why they
you
need to
pay
share it.
accordingly.
That's
I
why they
felt
need to
bad when
share.
I felt so bad when I see they got to pay, like St. Kitts and Nevis got to pay so much. And we weren't. Yes, we had St. Kitts had to pay some of the debt, and we weren't.
St. Kitts didn't have to pay anything. You're talking fibs. St. Kitts forgive them. St. Kitts allow them to go with what they owe. They didn't have to
Listen.
pay any debts.
St. Kitts Nevis paid a lump sum of money.
To who?
Not to who.
To where?
Really?
Where did
Didn't we bail them out of a situation?
No, that's why I tell you you're saying wrong things. They forgave them of the debt. So
It's the
if they
same pay.
no, there's no pay. St. Kitts Nevis never got any money. That's what it is.
We never get no money. We pay them to pay up their own debt.
No, y'all did not. Stop saying that.
Really?
Really? Don't say the wrong thing. You want to be sued now?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. St. Kitts forgive them. So it's like you're filing bankruptcy. You can't afford it. And we say, okay, you owe us $1 million. Keep it.
I get
Because
it.
you can't pay us. Yeah, but St. Kitts didn't know. I wish St. Kitts was part of it
Yes.
and had a hand in it so that it needed more persons to run. I feel for the 3 islands that ran it.
Yes.
And some days I want to be mad at some because they gave up on it. Not bearing in mind it's not because I no longer work there, but it's like it's needed, folks. It's needed. It isn't for me because I would have stopped in 2021, but COVID made me stop in 2020.
There you go.
So I was on my way out to give somebody else a chance. So yeah.
So let's talk about the importance of patience and persistence in pursuing dreams. You see all these points intertwined with this airline?
But I don't know why you want to.
It's a perfect example.
Air Jamaica shut down. Since we want to touch airlines.
Yes, but we know the reason why Air Jamaica shut down.
What, bankruptcy too?
It's not say bankruptcy. I think we were letting persons. That is why Jamaica is well known today, because we would have had persons traveling from the UK, Canada, and America free of cost
Jamaica
to
didn't need Air Jamaica to be known. Jamaica is known by itself. I can guarantee you they did not need an airline to be known.
But hearing about
everybody
the
thinks Jamaica is the only Caribbean island there is, so
And
I don't think they
still
need
do.
it.
They still do.
Okay, they can take that because everybody else is getting their shine, but they didn't need an airline for that.
They didn't, but at the same time, persons been hearing about Jamaica, but have they gone there to physically see Jamaica?
You never know. Well, you can see things virtually now. But the importance of patience and persistence in pursuing dreams.
Yes.
Do you know how many years when I started at Liat, since I started in 2008, since we're going to use Liat as the example,
Yeah.
I always heard of shut down. 12 years later, it took COVID to bring
Yes,
Liat
to bring
to
it
its
down.
knees. And I wish the powers at the helm could have seen that they could have revamped
They're
it.
very persistent.
Yeah, so they stuck to it irregardless. People call our name.
What about
the acronym got so many meanings that are not. When it is Leeward Island Air Transport, left in transit, luggage lost. At
all kinds of
leave island at all times. Listen, the acronyms were many.
Yes.
And some of them were laughable. So yeah,
I agree.
yeah. So they persisted for as long as they could. Yeah. And as I said, I enjoyed the journey. I got 12 years. I got so many new experiences. I got to travel.
You
I
miss
got to
them?
meet new people. I do. I do miss them. I miss some of my colleagues. Yes, I do. I do miss them.
Yeah.
But I just wish they can revamp and ensure that interregional travel and connectivity is restored. So to the powers that are at hand, I'm going to tackle you again. CARICOM, the OECS, private investors, etc., etc. It is a viable
It is viable, but I
airline
think
and
it needs to be
connected
fair.
persons.
It is not fair, Courtney.
Okay, well, it is fair to enjoy and embrace the journey towards one dream. So
I
the
agree.
dream can be revived. Yes, because we all fall down, but we get up.
Yes.
So I guess Leah can get up again.
And in that note, we all can say, if we hold on together,
I
know
the
our
song.
dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever. Where clouds.
I don't know the song, yo.
You don't know that song?
No,
Don't
I
let
don't know the
Diana
song.
Ross come for you this
Okay,
morning.
well, thank God. I don't know that one.
You don't know that Diana Ross?
But I know this one though.
Tell me.
So long.
Farewell.
To you, my friend.
Goodbye.
For now, until we meet again.
Listen, I had fun this morning.
I sure did. Even with the impromptu topic that I didn't want to talk about.
It came in handy.
It did. It
worked.
came in handy indeed.
And we are not privy to some of these points. So
No.
we have to think on the box, think on spot, and it intertwines.
Yeah, very
Perfect
much so.
example. Shout out to Leah. We love it's just fun. We're having fun. Shout out to you, Leah. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Leah.
Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us today. Tune in daily, where you will find a little bit of everything for everyone. Yes. Don't forget. And remember to follow us on all our social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube at Studio327 Inc. and on Instagram at Good Morning SKN. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, and share. Also, check out our website at Studio327Inc.com to learn more about GMSKN and Studio 327.
And as Andre says, subscribe. Please subscribe. And for those of you that are subscribing, thank you. We appreciate you so much. For those of you that view us every day, maybe you don't get to view us whilst we are on, but thank you for going back and taking your time and viewing us. We appreciate you. For those of you that share us, thank you so much. It means the world to us. So leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. And see you tomorrow, Tuesday at 8 a.m. when you will wake up bright and early, stretch, grab your coffee, turn on your devices, be at home or work, and start your morning with us right here at Good Morning SKN. Thank you, Andre, and your watch for letting us know it is 10 o'clock. We appreciate you. Guys, have a great day. But remember, if you can't have a good one, don't go messing up nobody else's. Tabitha Brown said that, and I'm hoping one day, Tabitha, if you're looking, that you can come on Good Morning SKN
Of course
and
you
we
will.
can have a grand old chat. And remember, folks, if you have guest ideas, please feel free to contact us at our social media sites. Have a great day now. Thanks for watching. Bye.